Most people don't realize that the legal industry is fundamentally divided into two worlds. First, defense law firms. These are large corporate firms representing companies, hospitals, and insurance companies. Then there are plaintiff law firms. These are small firms representing everyday people who were injured or wronged. But unlike defense firms, they have to build the entire case from scratch, prove what happened, who's responsible, and how much the damages are. And the hardest part of that process is the discovery phase. For defense firms, the workflow is straightforward. They review documents from the plaintiff side and look for flaws in the evidence. This is why most legal tech startups focus on them. Easier process, better returns. For plaintiff firms, discovery is incredibly resource intensive. First, client intake interviews can take 1 to 2 hours each. Second, document review can take 40 to 60 hours. Third, case valuation takes another 8 to 12 hours to calculate damages and estimate settlements. Small firms simply don't have the time or staff to do this at scale, so they become extremely selective about which cases they take, often rejecting legitimate cases that aren't large enough. And for many injured people, that means justice becomes something they simply can't access. Now let me introduce Lexie, an AI-powered legal intake platform designed specifically for small plaintiff law firms. Lexie uses a multi-agent architecture. Inputs first go to the live root agent, which manages the real-time conversation using Gemini Flash native audio and ADK runner. Then, the evidence agent analyzes documents and images to extract case facts using Vertex AI RAG and Vision API. Finally, the damages agent calculates settlement estimates using sandbox code execution. Now I'll show you the platform. Just a couple quick notes. First, because the intake process is normally very long, I'm going to speed everything up about 2 times, so apologies if it feels a bit fast. Second, everything you're about to see is running in production. This is the real system connected to the script and the platform link. There's no demo environment or staging setup behind this.
Hello, I'm Lexie, an AI legal intake assistant. I'm here to help you with your personal injury case today. What happened?
So I was working at the construction site and I fell about 15 feet.
I'm so sorry to hear you fell at the construction site. That sounds very serious. We started a new case file for you, and the first document I'll need is the employer's incident report. Do you have that with you? Thank you for providing the report. I see the incident happened on February 8th, 2026. Is that correct?
Correct.
Great, thank you. Now, do you have any photos of the scene, the scaffolding, or of your injuries? No problem at all. Can you describe what the scene or your injuries look like? When did you first notice the injuries?
So I broke my arm.
Thank you. I've added that to the case file. Next, I'll need the emergency room records from the day of your injury. Do you have those handy? I've processed your medical records. I see you had a fracture in your wrist and some other injuries, with about $3,450 in medical expenses. Is that correct?
Correct.
Great, thank you. Next, I'll need medical records from your primary care physician or any specialists you've seen for these injuries. Do you have those? Thank you for uploading those records. They confirm you have a distal radius fracture, concussion, and an L4-L5 disc herniation. Is that correct? Welcome back. We're picking up where we left off. So far, we have your incident report, medical records, witness statements, and imaging results. We've also noted your current injuries and medical expenses of $12,800. The next step is to collect photos of the scene. Do you have any pictures you can upload? No problem. We'll note that those aren't available. Next, do you have any photos of your injuries if they were visible?
I have an X-ray image of...
Perfect. Using the card above. I'll analyze it once it's up limit. Thank you for uploading that. I see it confirms a fracture of the radius and ulna. Is that correct?
Correct.
Great. Thank you for confirming. Next, I'll need some documents to verify your wages so we can calculate any lost income. Do you have pay stubs or employment records you can provide? Thank you for that document. I see you have an accepted workers' compensation claim. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. The last thing I need are any medical bills you received. Thank you for uploading those bills. I've processed them, and it seems your medical expenses total about $17,350. Is that correct? Welcome back. We've already gathered a lot of information about your construction fall, including the date of the incident, your injuries, and your employer. We've also collected medical records and workplace documents. It looks like we've gone through everything on our checklist. I can now calculate an estimated settlement range for you. Would you like me to do that?
Please go ahead.
Do you have any other questions?
I feel like you haven't really explained clearly.
I apologize for that. To clarify, based on everything we gathered, your injuries, medical expenses,
Wait.
and the details of the accident, I'm here. What's on your mind?
So can you please tell me what would the lawyer fee usually in my case?
Most personal injury lawyers work on a contingency fee basis. That means they only get paid if you win your case, and their fee is usually a percentage of the settlement.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to know?
No, I think I'm all good.
Thank you for sharing your case with me. An attorney will review everything we gathered and be in touch. Take care.